So this week, it hasn't been as successful as I thought it would be, because I ended up spending pretty much the entire week just working on build scripts. I can't say I particularly enjoy it, and it doesn't make for good content. So what I've decided is we're going to do something a bit different at the end of the week. Now it's Friday. What instead we're going to do is that. Once again, for old time's sake. Here we go. Don't pay attention to the auto brightness, it's ruining the shot. So what I'm thinking I'm going to try and get done in the last few days of this week is the work on the projectile system. So the combat system currently has no real concept of a projectile system, but some of the stuff is like in place. Take the sort of collision radius system I've already got, which is how the player decides whether they should attack something. Create a different category of weapon, which is going to be something like a bow and arrow or like a magic staff, which is able to produce a projectile. So then the player would have a separate attack radius around them for the projectile system because they'd be able to hit things from further away. And then if an enemy gets within that radius and the player has got their wield state active, so they've got their weapons out, then they will start to attack those enemies at a distance and inflict damage and all that sort of fun stuff. So I'm pretty much just going to see how much of that system I can get done for the rest of the week. I do have some commitments on the weekend, but whatever, we're going to see. It should be good. It should be good. Look at this, build Android. And it actually produces an APK. Anyway, I don't want to look at it anymore. I'll do it next week. Game looks like this right now. Oh, bloody hell. Okay, well, we're not off to a good start already because it's already broken. But, hey! Okay, there we go, we're on the right track. So, one of the first things I want to try and do is get stuff rendering on the terrain. Now, for a long time I've wanted to have like an indicator to show how far away things actually are from the attack radius. And I should be able to do that now that I've got different shaders. Let's see if it works. What the actual fuck? I have never seen that before. Signal 6 with a bomb emoji. Oh my good lord. Oh, what have I done? I've never seen this before in my life. Base to interact. Okay, help. Tell me what you are. Is this like some new Clang thing? I did update my Xcode toolchain. Hey, right, there we go, we have black terrain. So the next thing is, depending on a position in the world, then it would know what its final position is. So if it is within a certain distance of the player position, then draw something. Long and short, I'm going to have to pass another float 3 in here, which is sad, and it's hurting me very much on the inside. Oh, look at this! I did it! I did it! I can't believe it. I'm genuinely quite impressed in myself. Yeah, so I don't know how I feel about things like that. I mean, like that's clearly a case where it shouldn't do that. But also, that's going to be very difficult to get it not to work because it is in the radius. I could also add a little bit of a line edge to it. That's kind of nice, and at least you can see the player's shadow then. That looks weird. That looks better. I think it's kind of more obvious to see which bit's which. Right, so the next thing to do would be to make a nice model. Oh, that looks so dumb. Oh, look at this. They call me the staff man. Boop. Yeah. Oh, there we go. That looks much better. Oh, should we go with magenta? Everything has to be magenta. So, after a bit of time, it looks like we might actually have some progress. You can see my little debug doodad up in the corner. So this is telling me how many like close range encounters and how many projectile encounters I've got. So if I get close, then the projectile encounter should start to appear. So you can see that list can tell how many close range encounters there are. And then, if I was to get close again, then the regular sort of attacking one would start to work. The marker system is sort of working. See, it goes purple and then yellow. I don't like doing collision, it's just annoying. Things never work. Some stuff is happening now. It's been a complicated day. I'm essentially able to create an entity projectile thing. If we get close enough. Ooh, look at that. So it just spawns a beehive at the moment. It looks a bit derp. Essentially the projectiles are working. That's a bit odd. So it's very bare bones, and what I've decided to do is rewrite the entire thing to use the entity component system. So previously I had a projectile manager, but this was taken over from some other code, and I think I just decided over time that it wasn't really like right for the code base. There's no reason not to use the entity component system in this case, except for maybe efficiency. Oh my god. Okay, so that actually works. What? But it only took me until... Oh god, it's Sunday already. Bear in mind, these videos go out on Sunday and I haven't even started yet. I'm actually doing a half marathon next week. So, I don't know what next week's video is going to look like either. It's a bit of a mess at the moment. There's lots going on. Okay, the directions is wrong. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Yes. Wait, why did it crash? Entity is invalid. I don't know if I'm going to get anything done tomorrow. If not, then... I mean, I got some stuff done, and I'll tidy it up next week. The Android stuff was the main thing that got done this week. It's just, it's not interesting at all, so yeah, projectiles for you. There you go, gameplay. Gameplay!